what you can do at the time until you're able to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was one of the biggest things that I learned in this business thing. Like everything don't have to happen right now, or it don't have to be your vision don't have to come together in the first 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like spread it out. Otherwise, you're gonna be stressed out. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, girl, yes you are.
What up? It's your boy DJ Manifest. Long live the queen, the legend, DJ K Swift.
Hello everyone, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell so you know when those videos drop, okay? So guess what? I need to thank those that are watching, and also want to shout out to Nobu Wellness and CEO of A Father's Place, Mr. Wallace, and T&M Fashion. Hello everyone, my name is Daniela King, and I am your host of King Sip and Talk, promoting your business your way. So today on the show, I have a guest that actually has been cleaning cars and detailing cars for a long time. So let's get into details on how he got started. Introduce yourself and your business name.
I'm Everette Mitchum, owner and operator of Looking Good Auto Detailing. We've been in business for 6 years, but I've been detailing cars for about 15 years. Yeah, something like that.
So how did you get started?
All right, so I started the idea of doing it as a business came when I was in college, just for some extra cash. Same thing I was doing when I was a kid. It was kind of a hobby. I was just good at it. So March 13th, 2016, I watched a video from Steve Harvey's Family Feud is what it was. It was, he was talking to the audience after. A lot of people can reference this video. It was the jump video. And he was, just telling people to take that leap of faith, whatever. And then there was a piece in there where he talked about a buddy of his who had a detailing company, and he made, I think, like $850,000 a year with the detailing company. I'm like, that just gave me the kick. I'm like, yo, it can be done. I just kept thinking like, what if it don't work? What if people laugh at me? What if, what if it, just that coming from that, I was young, insecure, didn't have that confidence to just do it. So yeah, I watched that video March 13th, 2016, and that day I ordered my business cards on Vistaprint. It was Looking Good Car Wash is what it started out as, and it was at my house when I was in college, and then fast forward about 2 years later when I found this spot, and then it was born from there.
So what made you change the name?
So car washing has a bit of a, like, the effect isn't there, Like I do detailing, like it's far more than that of a car wash, I mean, the car wash is popping up around here left and right, like that's a $20, $40 service, What we offer is far deeper than just a car wash. If you're looking for a car wash, I really don't have anything to offer you.
So when he started the car wash, not even the car wash business, it came to more, how did you know what to add? Because I know they can go anywhere to get a car wash, like you said. So how did you know what to add to your services?
I didn't. So when I started at the house, like I said, I've been detailing, but I didn't know it was detailing. I just thought that went into cleaning a car. The first car did. It took me 3 hours to do it. A girl sat in my garage for 3 hours. She didn't come back. I wouldn't have came back either. But 3 hours she sat there. I charged her $20, and that was that. I was in her car with a toothbrush. Like it was. I've been detailing. This level of detailing that people see didn't just start. I've always been doing this. It's the business side that's just starting to catch up to that.
So wait, so a toothbrush?
Yeah, like a like a toothbrush. I mean, that's all. I didn't have a detailing brush at the time, so I went with what I had.
So how did you?
Let's run it.
So no. So how did she find out about you?
It was somebody I knew from college, one of my peers.
Oh, okay. So she came in and she was like, I need my car clean.
Yeah, she was like, I just want it inside and out.
Okay.
I had a preset price list. I mean, it was exterior, I think it was like $15. Inside and out was $20.
Okay, so then you were like, go ahead and have a seat. I'll let you know when I'm finished. And then you went ahead and
I got busy.
So you started with the toothbrush.
No, I ain't start with the
okay.
toothbrush. I mean, the toothbrush was a part of the process. I didn't start with the toothbrush.
So inside, Okay, so you cleaned the car outside first, and then you
And then
so
I
when you
inside.
got into the inside, okay, tell me what you did.
So if I remember correctly, so this is what my process used to look like. I used to wash the outside, the fender walls, the wheels, the tires, windows, the fuel door cap, like where you pump your gas and stuff like that. So I used to do all of that on the exterior. And then on the interior, I used to wipe it down. I would vacuum up the loose stuff first, and then I would go in with my little toothbrush and whatever other little things I had.
You was ready.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to get into the cracks and crevices, like the small spaces that you couldn't get in.
I thought you was talking about like you took a toothbrush and like was kind of.
Oh no. The brush is for like the hard to reach places. You know what I'm saying? Really get in the cracks and crevices.
Oh yeah. And she didn't want to come back. I would have came back. I'm like, you did a good job.
A car wash. You know what I'm saying? If I'm pulling up to a car wash, I'm thinking 20, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just a college student who got time 3 hours to just sit and wait for their car to be done.
Yeah.
She could have had a friend come. Yeah, I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how long it was gonna take me to do her car. She could have asked somebody to come pick her up. You know?
Okay, so that was your first.
That was my first client. That was my first customer ever, like doing the business thing by myself.
Okay, so I know now she's like, man, I should have
Probably, I should hit her up.
Yeah,
I definitely should make contact with her.
Yeah,
like, she was my
contact her.
Kiana Coleman. We used to call her Pinky. That was my first. First customer.
Yeah, let her get a free detail. Free detail.
I don't know about that.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
We far past the free. We got employees and stuff now. I don't know about the free. You can do a little something, but the free ski, I don't know if I can swing the free ski.
Right, but I'm glad she had that mentality to sit and wait and be patient.
Now for sure, the support I had the support I had when I was at the house was crazy. Like it was people that was coming to see me like regularly. Like and these are college students, you know what I'm saying? So it was a big shock when I came here. A lot of the people that used to come to the house, they had phased out. I mean, they were college students, so they graduated, moved away, whatever the case may be. But I just thought that level of support would have transferred here when I got here, and it just didn't. It wasn't like that. It was a lot different. It was a real shell shock. Yeah, oh yeah. When I got over here, it was for real.
Okay, so your first one was located at home.
At my house, yeah.
Okay, and where was that located?
College Park, right behind campus.
Okay, so that's in
It's
South
close.
Carolina.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. In Conway, in Conway.
Okay. So in Conway, the first one was located at your house.
Mm-hmm.
So and then what made you transfer into go ahead? I need a bigger place. I need to.
So I started. So I was in a motorcycle accident in 2017. So I don't know, maybe 6 months. I was down about 6 months. I couldn't do nothing, and I had people that was at the house that wouldn't get their car clean until I was back right. So I bought a truck and trailer. So I ended up moving from that house. I moved to an apartment. So I bought a truck, trailer, water tank, the whole thing to do a mobile setup type situation. Knew nothing about mobile, knew nothing, absolutely nothing about it. It didn't work out how I thought it was going to. So I started, one of my boys stayed in an apartment complex right here on 544, and they had a water hookup. So I went over there, and that's why I had people coming to. So between there and then another complex that's close, I would have people come to those different complexes. The HOA ran me out of the one, and then it was just like, I mean, at this point, just go ahead and look for something on your own. Found this place. The rent rate they was asking for was kind of unheard of at the time. The owner of this place, he and his family are heavily deep rooted in coastal, so we had that kind of connection or whatever. And I mean, it was there from there. I took it off from there.
So you changed the name.
Definitely changed the name.
And then you finally got a place. So then the pricing comes together. So the services come together after that, or no?
Go ahead.
Okay,
I'm gonna let you run it because this about to be this is.
No, let's take it back. Every business you have to get your LLC. You have to get certain paperwork, documentation. So as soon as you were like, okay, I want to go ahead and make this a business, then you went ahead and did your business documentations first?
No, I didn't incorporate. No, I was operating as a business, but I was operating as a sole proprietor. Okay. Because at the time, that was just the easiest thing. Funds were limited. Like I started, all right, so not many people, if you're not, this is the first time I'm putting this out. You know what I'm saying? I've done an interview before as it pertained to my business. And after the interview, I started really telling the stuff. He was like, bro, you're supposed to say this on the pod. But I actually started this. I didn't have the money for I didn't have the money to do that. I used to save paper money and silver coins, so dimes, nickels, quarters, in a
Put
jug.
the pennies to the side.
Yeah, the pennies go in their own box.
Oh yeah.
They like the ugly stepchild.
I got my kids like that.
You know what I'm saying? They the ugly stepchild of the whole
Right.
situation. So I had a blue water jugs. The 5-gallon water thing.
My mom had that too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I used to toss money in there, and I used to call that my house money. I used to always say when it was time for me to buy a house, this was before the market did what it did. I used to say I wanted to buy a house cash. So I used to toss money in there for that. So I ended up calling my mom. I'm like, hey, the situation came up, or opportunity came up. Like, I don't have the money for it, but like, what you feel about me cutting this thing open to, you know what I'm saying, whatever. She was like, do it. And she was like, I mean, it's not like you know what I'm saying, BSing the money. Like, you won't use the money for something. You can always put it back. So, no BS. I cut it open and was literally on my room floor counting coins to get the first month and security deposit to give you.
Okay. So after that, then the business paperwork and stuff got.
Yeah, paperwork wise, there's no paperwork for sole proprietor. Like, I mean, you go get a business license and stuff like that, but from a IRS standpoint, like it ain't none of that, or the state standpoint. I didn't incorporate until 22, so I didn't become Looking Good wasn't an LLC until 22. That's when I really started like diving into real like business stuff. Like that's when the business journey for me began. Like I've been in business for 6 years, but the business side of stuff didn't really start. Yeah, it started later in because I was more so working in the business than I was working on the business. And still at that time, I was still working in the business, but I was trying to work on the business. But you know what I'm saying, I was wearing all the hats still. Like I didn't hire somebody until just this past November. You know what I'm saying? So still wearing all the hats, still trying to bounce back and forth between being a great detailer and a great businessman. It was just a lot. It was a lot.
Well, hey, you making it and you doing big things. So I tell people every state is different. It depends on what you're trying to do, but when you're doing anything with a business, you have to make sure you have those right, how should I say it? The right platforms, license, trademark. Because if you don't have that trademark, somebody can steal your stuff.
Yeah, it's still, like it's stuff I'm looking to trademark now. I just haven't gotten around to it again. Still just wearing all the hats. You know what I'm saying?
So when you were going ahead and decided to hire someone, how did you look into that?
All right, so I've always, not always, but it got to a point where it's like, dang, having somebody here would be great because I was running the shop and the mobile side of stuff. And I really just took a leap of faith with that too. It was hard for me to let go of that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like put my business name in the hands of somebody else. That was a big piece for me. But I felt like I reached a plateau. Like I wasn't going anywhere. Like I wasn't growing. Everything was just steady, and I was just tired of the steady. So I ended up putting a post on Indeed, and so many people applied, and then I was reading through the resumes, and then Joe's just stood out because I wanted somebody with some experience, like real experience. And he had the experience. He had his own business. He had just moved here from Colorado, so he had his own business. I did my own little vetting process, so he had a perfect rating on Google. Looked at his Facebook. Everybody had great things to say about his Facebook as it pertained to his business. The pictures on his website matched the pictures on his Google. Like everything just, you know what I'm saying, just whatever. Okay. And then when he came in for an interview, we sat there for like 3 hours
just talking.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was almost like we was running. He was a one-man show. You know what I'm saying? So it was like our operations were the same. We were just on two different sides of the country. So having him here has been. It's been different.
That's good.
It's been different for sure.
You have help. That's all that matters.
Real help.
So that you can actually get more customers and get your business out there. So I know you did mobile. So when you did mobile, how far did you go out? Like, how did those people
however far your money go. Seriously, for real. Like I would do cars in Charleston. Like I'd really go just about anywhere. If you want to pay me, we can arrange that. If it's like out of town, I ask that you have a couple lined up. Like a young lady messaged me, asked me if I come to Charlotte. And I'm like, not normally, but if it's worth it, you know what I'm saying? We'll make the trip. Okay. We'll make a few days, we'll make a vacation out of it for real.
Okay.
You know?
So being outside is Being outside is great. Summertime is coming. It is about to still kind of winter out. Well, I'm not gonna say winter.
Summertime coming, you just skip all over the spring.
Right. I just skipped some seasons. But it is cold and flu season. So I actually have a drink for us to try. Like you said, you do be outside, so I think this would help for all those allergies, and it's great for a lot of other things like inflammation and everything. So shout out to Nobu Wellness. It is called Pineapple Skin Tea.
Pineapple. So that's supposed to be like a spin-off of like Skinny? No? Pineapple Skin Tea.
Pineapple Skin Tea. So it's really great with allergies. It helps with, like I said, it is cold and flu season. It does help with your teeth, eyes. What do you think?
That's all. You can tell it's fresh. You can tell it's fresh. You can tell it's organic. It don't taste like no nonsense like preservatives. Could be wrong, but it don't taste like it.
No, she makes everything there. She has smoothies. She does sea moss. Do you take sea moss?
No, I've heard about it.
Oh yeah, you definitely need to go ahead and try sea moss. Sea moss is really good, by the way.
She has some. What's her name again?
No, her name or the business?
The business.
Nobu Wellness.
Yeah, they got one with this.
Oh yeah, so with the sea moss also, it definitely will help with a lot of things like we said, flu, and has all your vitamins you think that's in there. It has so much good things for our body.
Cool.
But definitely when it comes to being outside, you always got to make sure you stay healthy, and so that you continue to do what you do. We'll be right back as we talk to owner of Looking Good Auto Detailing.
Another day, another detail. In the shop today, we got this Ford Escape, and for a full interior, exterior detail, we got Joe and Cameron back there knocking it out now. Joe's working on the mats, getting those dialed in, and Cam's busting out the interior. I should probably go help them, but...
Somebody by my side, all I see is a sea of people that round me. If they just knew what Scotty would do to come out the stage and say I'm a child. If things are created, became the most weighted. I gotta find balance to keep me a smile. That shit by the state, I'm a hero. I took it from zero to flame. You saying I run it for miles. The shit wasn't luck, they got me fucked up. I put your own bus and take you around. A couple of guys inside of the school, I gave them the tools to get it off ground. They say they're the ones when they make the airs, can't look in the mirror. That shit wild. I stand on the stage, I give them the rage. I'm turning it down, container can't follow it. Doing the streets, we do it for kids.
Thank you guys for tuning back in. We did definitely go into a little quick commercial break. We definitely have the owner of Looking Good Auto Detailing. And I can't believe people don't get their cars detailed. They rather go to the car wash. They rather spend $20 or maybe $25, get their car washed, and then go vacuum it themselves. So if you don't want to do that, I definitely have someone that definitely can have your car looking like a brand new vehicle again. Okay, so let's get back into some more of the story. Now, as a parent, because parents, we have a lot of parents out there, and our cars get dirty. Our cars get dirty. How do you, I know you clean them very well, but what would you tell the parents? How do you explain to them?
The goal is, all right, so I'm gonna speak, and I'm gonna hope I cover what it is that you was trying to get to me, right? So the goal is, with vehicles is preventative maintenance. So you don't, like you would hear people say, oh, that's too much for a detail. I'll bring it back when it gets dirty. No, when you bring it back, the price is going to be higher if you bring it back dirty. The goal is preventative maintenance. So putting things in place that either make it easier to clean up or easier to not have a mess at all. So what I mean by that is, if you know you got kids, small kids, and you don't have to go out and spend money on the most expensive products, make do with what you have. You'd be surprised that with a flat sheet from Walmart, or just a towel would help with keeping crumbs and stuff, off the seat, so out of the cracks and stuff of the seat. Because once kids start tearing up the back seat, it's over with. It's French fries everywhere, nuggets everywhere, candy everywhere, in places you didn't even know.
Could go.
You're like, wait, I see some pink down there. What is, like, how did that even get? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So preventative maintenance. When it comes to the carpets and stuff, all weather floor mats. You have the big name brands, but there are also like more affordable brands. to be able to choose from. On our site or through our online store, we offer all weather mats. So we have them in black, tan, and gray. So depending on your preference, you can go on lookinggoodauto.com, go to our online booking software, and in there we have an online shop where you can shop different products and stuff like that. But yeah, preventative maintenance is the goal. Don't wait until, don't let the kids continue to beat the back seat up, because then the more, if you take it to a place worth taking it to, the worse the vehicle is, the more it's going to cost. Like, definitely put those two together. Like, all right, the worse it is, the bigger the ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, to parents, preventative maintenance is the thing. Under the car seat, put something under the car seat, so if your kid, if they spill stuff or whatever the case may be, that stuff falls on whatever surface you have under the car seat or just under the hip.
Yeah, that's what I actually have for mine. I got that from Walmart. So definitely get something, like he said, that can catch all that underneath there. What about vacuums? Like, I was telling people, a lot of people don't like to shop with Temu, but they do have some great things for your vehicle as well. They have some vacuum cleaners that you can actually handheld. You can leave that in the car. So I always taught when I was younger, actually as I got older and had a vehicle, to always keep something in the back of your trunk, like with all your stuff. So extra paper towels, your oils, your extra liquid to fill up your, in your vehicle. Yeah. And so I always was thinking about getting a vacuum. Like, my mom had one. I ain't gonna lie, she had one. Mom had one. She still actually has one, but definitely go ahead and put some money aside for that. Because, like you said, it does get expensive the more dirty it is. Right. So
put the money aside for the preventative maintenance, so pay us the money that we didn't put aside to clean it.
Yes. So I know a lot of people go ahead every Friday. You might, go ahead and get that clean or make an appointment. Okay. Tell them where you're located.
I'm off of East Coxbury, so we're at 1725, so that's 1725 Pocono Street here in Conway. To give a kind of frame of reference, it's right across the street from Coastal Carolina University. They're on one side of 501, we're on the opposite side of 501. Yeah, like I said, we're off of Pocono Street here in Conway. You can get it, it's easily accessible from Highway 90, 501. No matter, you can get here.
See, so make sure you guys go ahead and book those appointments to schedule a detailing. Now, before you started this wonderful business, what made you go ahead and get the websites and everything that you needed? I'm not gonna say needed. What made you?
No.
You do need.
You do
need.
Very much needed. I just wanted to be. So when I started in 2018, there were a few companies around. It wasn't as many as there are now. But it was a few companies around. I just wanted to be taken serious. I don't think when I had started, like when I originally got started in 2018, I don't think I had a website. I don't remember. I was maybe in business a year or so before I had gotten a website. I mean, it cost money. I told you I counted coins to get started, so I had to make do with what I had. But nah, definitely the website was. I mean, that's important. Like I said, for people to even take you serious, you know what I'm saying? You have to have that online presence, because if they can't find you, then how you know what I'm saying? Your business, how you gonna get business if people can't find you?
Yeah, I tell people, all those business entrepreneurs out there, definitely go ahead and get a website.
Invest in a website, and I mean, you don't have to have, you don't have to go and pay $1,000 for a website. Go with something free. If go with what you can do at the time until you're able to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the biggest things that I learned in this business thing. Like, everything will have to happen right now, or it don't have to be. Your vision will have to come together in the first 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like spread it out. Otherwise, you're gonna be stressed out. You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that. So I know you started cleaning cars when you were younger. Where was your motivation to clean those vehicles and become successful that you are now?
So I've always been a hustler, whether cutting grass, raking leaves, picking up trash, doing cars. I just always like having money. I mean, as a kid, 10, $20 went a long way at the store. You know what I'm saying? Those 5-piece candies, you can get a lot of them with $10. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just the want to always have money in my pocket. Or I never really was big on asking people for stuff like that. That's just always been me. You know what I'm saying? Like I will ask, but that ain't my first. That's not the first thing I'm going to. Like I'm trying to figure it out myself before I go ask somebody. So even as a kid, like it was just always having a couple dollars, like all the time.
That's good. I'm glad that you had that motivation to go ahead and be a hustler. I really thought you were gonna say your dad was your motivation, so I was gonna ask you about that.
No, I was self motivated. I'm still self motivated to this day. Like, all right, so my grandfather, that was the male role model I had, around. That was a hustler anyway. So if I had to like say anybody influenced that, it would have been him. Like still to this day, my grandfather is 73 and he still hustles. Like get up every day, go to work, still do stuff on the side, sell this, sell that, fix this, fix that. It's just always been that. You know what I'm saying? My mom's the same way. My mom always had full-time job, but she was always doing something on the side. Crafts, baking. Like it was always some kind of money being made outside of the day job. So I just, that was just common to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So as for those that need motivation and need help giving their kids motivation and is a father, I have a wonderful nonprofit organization, that can definitely help you. Mr. Wallace, the CEO, and I'll let him tell you more about A Father's Place.
Attention all fathers, attention all dads. Are you ready to level up your fatherhood game? Do you want to be the best dad you can be? A Father's Place is the resource center for good fathers to become great and great fathers to become even greater. We understand that being a dad is a rewarding yet challenging role. From learning effective communication, to sharpening your parenting skills, building a healthy relationship with the mother of your children, to navigating the child support system, to getting visitation or custody and everything in between, we are here to guide you every step of the way, providing the tools and support you need to thrive in your journey of fatherhood. Join the Fatherhood Initiative today and be a part of a community that celebrates the joys of fatherhood. Because being a great dad is not just a title, it's a journey filled with love, laughter, and endless possibilities. Visit our website, afathersplace.org, or call now, 843-488-2923 to enroll and start your extraordinary journey with A Father's Place. Because every dad deserves the chance to be a superhero in their child's life. Thank you for watching King Sip and Talk.
This is really good. Shout out to Nobu Wellness again for this wonderful pineapple skin tea. Now, I definitely want to tell people now, if you're not into detailing your car, you needed to get into it. So tell them what kind of products.
Even if you're doing it yourself, like I always tell people, you don't have to come here. Like we don't have to touch your vehicle. Or if you take it to another detail, just make sure they're doing it right.
Right. Tell them about what kind of products you use.
So we use G Technique's products. Well, most of our products that we use are G Technique. I just love using their product. It's been consistent for us for years. This is just some wash, our pH neutral balance, or pH balance soap. What else we got over here? This is tire dressing.
Not the dressing.
This is a quick detailer. This is a bug remover. This is the best bug remover I've come across yet. This is the only bug remover that I use.
Now, question. Now, in Florida, we have love bugs.
Love bugs like crazy.
Right.
Love bugs don't stand a chance.
Okay. So, hey.
Like funny
is
stuff. You
there
spray
love
this on
bugs
it,
out here?
Yeah.
For real?
Like in the later part of the summer.
Oh wow.
But once you spray this on the bugs, you literally watch the stuff like melt off.
Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, love bugs. Love bug season is coming up.
And then this is just a glass cleaner. Okay. So these are some of the common products. Yeah, that we use on a day-to-day basis.
Okay. So you got your glass cleaner. That's a table.
Tear it up.
Right.
These towels over here, that blue towel is just a drying towel, a microfiber drying towel, and then that purple one you have in your left hand is just an all-purpose microfiber, so interior, exterior, whatever you want to use it for. And then these products are high-end services. These products right here, these babies. So these are ceramic coating products, obviously used for our ceramic coating services. This particular one right here, see, it has this big red banner on it that says professional. You have to be a certified installer with this company to be able to offer your clients this particular product. Fortunate enough for us, we're the only certified shop in about 100 miles. So we're the only people that can offer you this level of coating from this company. So yeah.
Okay, so before you started using these products, what products did you use at first?
Just different products off of different trucks and stuff. Like we had detailing trucks that would come by and would sell products in like bulk.
For you to try?
Yeah, I mean that's how it started. Like they would come by and like, hey, we got some stuff for you to try. For the most part, but they carried, you know what I'm saying, they had their name brand stuff, their brand stuff, but then they carried, other supplier stuff. So it was either I was buying some of this stuff off of the truck, or some products like my degreasers and stuff like that I can buy in larger quantities, like a 55-gallon drum. I would buy their brand stuff because it just only made sense price wise.
It's better bulk to buy.
Yeah, for sure. With some stuff.
So how many cars do you detail a day?
1 to 2. Like we're not a high volume shop. It's only me and it's only my employee, my shop manager. He takes care of just about everything that happens here. Like I don't know the last time I worked here. But I tackle the mobile side of stuff right now until I can until I'm able to fill those positions. But yeah, 1 to 2 vehicles a day. Because I mean, we take our time with the vehicles. It's not an in and out type job. If it was a car wash, you know what I'm saying? Like when I first started, my goal was $200 a day. So I had to wash 10 cars a day to get that $200. You know what I'm saying? That like you changed the whole dynamic of how we do things on that scale.
Because it's more so you added packages too as well, right?
Added packages? I wouldn't say added packages. It was just, I don't know how to, because it's the same packages for real. So we dropped our basic detail pack. So our entry level service comes with some form of protection to your paint. Okay. That basic detail we used to offer before didn't. So our goal was to, one, separate ourselves from the many other businesses out here, and two, don't even give them a choice of value. You know what I'm saying? Like give them a valuable product off the gate. Like don't even, if you're looking for something of a lesser quality, then there's a lot of other places you can go for that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking for quality, then we got you covered across the board.
Right. So let them know what your product helps with their vehicle. Like I know you said to make sure that the paint, because our paint, we need that paint on our car.
So, all right. So I guess the scientific version of it, I guess. I don't really know how to break this stuff down.
Not the scientific.
I'm going to do my best to break it down in a way that people understand it, right? Okay. So you're at all times, your paint should have, or your clear coat rather, because it's clear coat on top of your paint. It's the metals, primer, paint, and then clear coat on top of the paint. So the clear coat is that original layer of protection. Clear coat is as thin as a fingernail or a sticky note. A lot of people don't know it's just that thin. So, you have vehicles that you see it looks a little faded or swirls or scratches and stuff in the paint. So whether it be a wax, sealant, or ceramic, or paint protection film, some level of protection should be on your paint, and that's to protect it against UV rays, bird droppings, chemical staining. So like people who like to pump their gas like to the tippy tip, you know what I'm saying? You take the nozzle out, or if you over pump and the gas comes spilling out, stuff like that. What else? Minor scratching. Ceramic and waxes and stuff like that, they're scratch resistant, but it's not, if somebody scratches it, it'll be scratched. But the protection takes the scratching versus your clear coat actually taking the scratching. Yeah, so the levels of protection, we call it like a superficial layer of protection on it, because you can't see it, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was the question.
Okay. That was well detailed.
Okay.
That was well detailed. So where do you see your business going?
I want to hire at least 2 more people in the shop. I want to put a mobile team in the van. Like I want to step away from touching vehicles altogether. I want to work more on the business versus working in the business. And that comes with, you know what I'm saying, getting our name out there more, marketing, and like getting the schedule packed so I can afford to hire more people. Like I don't know that I want to outgrow this space, so to speak, because I like being back here. I mean, at first it was, you know, get on a busy highway, get on a 501 or 544. But then I had a guy from California find me with a road map, like a paper map. And then that killed the desire to move.
Cause you saw.
I'm like, if he found me with a paper map, then anybody, if you got a phone, anybody can find me. Right. And I mean, the trade-off, so overhead, you know, it's a bit low back here. I mean, that's no secret. But the trade-off moving to a 501 or 544 would be the overhead would,
right. Skyrocket.
You know what I'm saying? With that 5X maybe.
Yeah, that would make you have to hire more people too. Right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To be able to bring in more work, to be able to cover, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't start this for the money. Like it's never been a money thing for me. That's why my first year and a half, I was doing people's filthy vehicles for like peanuts, for like literally $20.
Okay, so I got a question.
What you got?
What's the craziest thing we're gonna do two. Let's see. What's the craziest thing you had to clean out of a car? We'll do that one first.
Just filth. I've never had to do any blood. I've always turned down blood stuff. I got called one time to do a suicide cleanup. I had to turn that away. I'm good on that one.
Wait. So like CSI, FBI.
They said there's apparently the crime scene folks that came in and like did an initial clean, but they wanted a detailer to come in and
do the regular clean.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm cool. It's just one of those things. I just didn't want to deal with it.
Right. That's crazy.
Earlier in business, like when I first started, I probably would have taken it on just hungry for work. Right. But if you're like, once you get your business to a certain level, you're comfortable just like, that ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? But to answer your question, I don't know that I've not run into anything other than just filth, like ridiculous amounts of filth. Like, you know what I'm saying? People
like
are
they
nasty.
Just be on the go. They'll just throw stuff in their car.
Whatever. Like I've been in vehicles that never been cleaned, 10-year-old vehicles that never been cleaned. And it's like, like, what did you come here looking to expect? Like, what are you expecting to pay for something like this? Like nowadays, we don't take those vehicles at all. Like it's just like, this is too far gone. The price and the expectation don't match. Yeah. It's going to take my guy maybe 10 hours to do this. As you see the sign on the door, you're $100 an hour shop when it comes to labor. They're not going to be able to justify spending $1,000 for a service only for it to not be absolutely perfect. You know what I'm saying? When it's done. Because if you beat a vehicle down so much, it's only like it's 100% might only be 60% for real, but that's the best that it'll get. You know what I'm saying? And some people just can't seem to wrap their minds around that. So if the vehicle's too bad, like I said, the expectation and the price don't usually line up, and it's like, you probably should take that somewhere else.
Yeah, definitely.
Or take it to the upholstery shop and get a whole new interior, seats, carpet, the whole thing.
Okay, so you only seen like really filthy cars.
Yeah, I'm not running into any. Okay. I mean, people have like people vomit and stuff in there, but we don't clean up raw bodily fluid. So if it's vomit, you got to clean it up before it's brought here. I've done dog pee. And then a guy came by one day with his granddaughter, I think, had taken her diaper off. Over the phone, I never asked, so it was on me. But I just assumed it was urine, but it wasn't.
It wasn't.
And, but he had the thing is, though, he had cleaned it up quite well, but it was still a little stench and whatever the case may be. So we went in, got it cleaned up for him, sanitized it, disinfected it, and then threw our odor machine in there to kill the
smell.
Yeah.
Okay. But, so for a package, for just like, say someone's just coming in, they just want not like your highest pack, like, they just want to come in and get a cleaning done. How much do you charge for that?
It's different. So we got a wide array of services. The price ranges are very different. There's not at one point in time I would have been able to give you an answer on that, but just being a better business person, especially as it pertains to detailing, there is no clear-cut answer for that. There's no one-size-fit-all. Like as you see, my stuff says personalized detailing. It doesn't just say auto detail. So your vehicle, you and your neighbor you have the same vehicle. You both have Toyota Camrys, right?
Mhm.
Your neighbor brought it by and it was X amount of dollars. Now you brought yours by with all your dog hair, you never cleaned it, you got kids and this, that, and the other. Now this neighbor you already talked to, you like, hey, you know what I'm saying? The neighbor said, hey, I went over there and got my car clean, or whatever the case may be. Or you seen how clean their vehicle was, and you're like, hey, where'd you get that done? And they tell you, and they're like, all right, well, what you pay for it? And then they tell you, so you come here with that same expectation. It's
Yeah.
like, but no. It's a
Right.
lot of different factors that go into getting
Right.
your vehicle to look like theirs or as close to it as we can get. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Can get it. So yeah, it's really no clear cut answer as it pertains to pricing wise. I can tell you right now, we ain't the cheapest. We're probably the most expensive shop out here.
Because of how well you detail.
Yeah,
and
the quality of the service. Like if you're looking for the best price, we don't nothing we can do for you. If you're looking for the best quality, hands down, we got you.
Okay. So that being said, every show and podcast has a giveaway. So we will go ahead and tell you some more about the giveaway. With every show and podcast, we always do a giveaway. So with this giveaway, we came up with maybe doing one of the packages. But I'll let him explain it a little bit more. But how you enter, we're going to go ahead and follow his Instagram. The Instagram will definitely be below for you to go ahead and follow. Follow his Instagram, share one of his posts that he has on his page. Make sure you tag both of us in it, King Sip and Talk 2, so that you can get a chance to enter in this giveaway. Now, tell them what they will be winning.
So with the giveaway, we'll do our premier exterior package. So that'll come with a wash, a gentle wash, a hand wash, paint decontamination by way of clay bar, and a chemical decontamination. Clean the wheels, the wheel faces, the wheel barrels, shine the tires, the windows, the fuel door cap, add a hydrophobic window treatment to all your glass, and then a 1-year polymer sealer. I think that's about it that goes into that package.
Okay.
But it's a well detailed exterior. I mean, it's free. So.
Hey, so like he just said, make sure you follow his Instagram. Share one of his posts and tag both of us in it so you can enter into this chance to win this package. We will go ahead and pick the winner in a week after this drops. So make sure you enter so that you can go ahead and win. Now tell them how they can go ahead and book to go ahead and get a detailed cleaning.
All right. So my website will be down here. So from the website, on the homepage, you'll see schedule consultation in the top right corner. You have to schedule a consultation. Every vehicle has to come in for an inspection now. We no longer just let you book online and you bring the vehicle in. We like to lay eyes on every vehicle. That way we can ensure that the level of service we provide you meets the needs of the vehicle. So there's no hidden fees or anything crazy like that. Or when we get done with your vehicle, it's like, hey, we got to charge you more because of this, that, and the other. It's like, nah, we seen what we were up against. We priced it. That was it. Whatever. And then, we get you booked in. Yeah, I think that would answer you. Yeah, that answers you. Yeah.
So definitely go ahead and schedule that consultation. Make sure you follow his Facebook page. Again, make sure you enter in that giveaway. And I want to thank you for coming on. Oh, wait. Before I thank you, for those that might have the motivation a little bit from hearing his story, or for those that want to get into detail cleaning, what tips can you give them?
If you're gonna do it right. Like don't jump in it for the money. Like a lot of people jump in it for the money. And then you jump in it for the money when the money's not coming in. What's keeping you there? You know what I'm saying? I sat in my shop many days when I first got started just reading because I didn't have no business. You know what I'm saying? Just hoping people came by because it was a car wash operations type thing. You know what I'm saying? So people would just drop in. It wasn't an appointment based setup. So yeah, I sat in here many days. dang, I sat in here many days with, with no business or whatever. So yeah, if you're going to do it, like invest your time into getting proper training, invest your time in quality products, invest your time in networking with other detailers. Like if you jump into an industry, that's any industry, you're networking with the people that do the same thing that you do. There's no amount of anything, like y'all can be in the same industry and everybody make money. Like you can't dominate. I mean, you can dominate an industry, but you being the sole service or product in an industry, that there's no, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's no benefit in that. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. If you want proper training, Seaside United Detailing Supplies. It's a detailing store that'll be opening in the Myrtle Beach area very soon, and they'll be offering professional level training for people aspiring to be detailers or car enthusiasts who just want to detail their vehicles the right way. You have the ability to be able to do that.
Okay, so make sure you go ahead, and if this is something that you're interested in, definitely go ahead and, like you said, look for those services, look for that help. Always use your resources, especially if you have someone actually telling you how they started. Again, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
My name is Daniela King, and I am your host of King Sip and Talk. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And for those liking this wonderful outfit, shout out to TNM Fashion. That will be our next episode. So make sure you tune out and look out for that episode as well. Bye, you guys.